This is near the location where Vutro encountered the Weeping Warrior. Where then has he gone?
I don't know, but knowing the Weeping Warrior, it's probably an ambush or something like that. Remain on guard, my warriors, and keep watch for Karazgar. He will not surprise us, as he surprised Vuthro. Good. Keep on your guard. That is exactly what is on call here. Karazgar slowed the west wind not far from here. My axe thirsts for Karazgar's blood. Well, yeah, be careful though, it could turn rusty. Yes, he thinks he can intimidate us. Ha! Perhaps he can scare Longbeards, but he knows little of our people. The Zalruka are fire-forged in the harsh eastern lands. Let him learn that at his peril. You know, he is called the Weeping Warrior. I've heard him called that before. Does he think to frighten us with tears? He might try to make us do the weeping, but yeah. Ha! I will give him reason to cry. With this axe of mine, I will drive him from the mountains. Keep alert, my warriors. Never trust such a villain as Karazgar. That is what I always say. Did you know he hides his face? That is quite cowardly. Well, maybe it's a service to those who meet him. Perhaps when we find him, I will make him remove his mask. Yeah? He must be very foul to look upon. I will never wear such a mask. Oh, I found Karazgar here. Hello. Oh, one of you at least has the eyes to see. Do you lead this band of dwarves? What? Karazgar? I do. My name is Bowtooth Frostblood, proud warrior of the Zoruka. I have an offer for you, Zoruka. You would do well to accept it. I will accept no offer of yours, Karazgar, unless it be for your surrender. You have never known a creature such as me, Bowtooth Frostblood. Consider your words carefully, or you will die for them. Ha! Listen to this braggart, my warriors. I will not take more than one man in a mass to frighten me, Karazgar. This is my offer. Probably the head of Pineleaf. I claim lordship over the lands north of the Great Forest. Oh yeah, like he's going to accept that one. The Lonely Mountain and the Iron Hills are mine. These gray mountains belong to me also. I will allow you to live if you depart in peace. Like they're going to accept it. Ridiculous! You came from the eastern lands? Return there and live. I reject your offer, Karazgar. I reject it and all your claims. Come hither, Pineleaf. What? Yeah, I know of you, and would see you more closely. Surprised we haven't run into each other before. Yeah, well, maybe once or twice. Okay, yeah, and what is it? I have taken the measure of these Zoruka, but you are a curiosity to me. Even behind his mask, I feel the piercing eyes of Karazgar upon me. The urge to draw my weapon and seize their study rises in my heart, a sensation made more unpleasant by the lingering doubt. Does this urge come from me, or from the warrior himself? If Karazgar notices this struggle, he gives no sign to it on when he next speaks. There is a smell about you, Pineleaf, the odor of all your kind. But there is something else, too. The reek of subservience. I know the master you serve. I have cast off the shackles that once bound me, and now I shall take what is mine. Why should you not do the same? Right. Think of it, Pineleaf. This is the last time I will ask on this, Zoruka. Abandon these lands to me, or be destroyed. I refuse. The North belongs to me and my people. Very well. I make you 3 promises, all right? 3 times will Kai come to your fortress. 3 times will I rain vengeance upon your people. When last I step into the threshold, no doors will remain to oppose me. You cannot frighten me, Karazgar. No, Zoruka. No? Then I weep for you. Oh, is that why he weeps? Bah! Bah! He's gone. Yeah, that's Zoruka for you. Karazgar speaks nonsense. He's one man, too cowardly to show his face. Without his fell master, he's nothing. Let him come to Skarnhold once, twice, thrice. It matters not how often. The Zoruka will make him regret his visits. Aye, even the Longbeards will oppose him. Well, I agree with that last sentence at least. Yes, I'm sure the Longbeards will oppose him. They don't exactly like him either. Not at all. That was quite an encounter.
Karazgar thinks to frighten us with words, but he overestimates their power.
Have I not told you that words mean little to me, and only actions earn my respect? Let Karazgar speak. We will blunt his words with hammers, and cut his intentions with axes. The Zoruka will prevail. Be careful of Karazgar. I've seen his actions, and they can be rather deadly. Yes.
Even so, I do not think Karazgar's words are without meaning.
He will attack Skarnhold as he promised, and we will need to repel him. Go to your friend Durin inside the keep, and help him assess our equipment. I want to ensure we have weapons and armor enough for my Zoruka when Karazgar does attack. That, at least, makes some sense. It appears Karazgar is planning to come to this place 3 times and create all sorts of havoc, maybe killing every dwarf here on the 3rd visit. At least that's what he promises. Knowing Karazgar, he might even be able to do it.
We must prepare for Karazgar to attack at any moment.
Yes, I heard some of the Zoruka talking about that. It is true then. This inventory of the supplies has become much more important than it was a mere hour ago. Have you come to assist me? Good. I would appreciate it if you could tally the weapons and armor contained in this side rooms and to inspect the siege defenses outside the keep. We will need to know what deserves the most attention if we are to prepare in time for Karazgar's return. Very well. I suppose I can do that. Let's start over here. Alright, you have this many weapons. Good. And this much armor. Good. Here's some swords. Good. And what do we have here? Oh, quite a bit of armor, I think. Good. What's in here? More weapons. Well, plus some helmets. Even more weapons. Still more. We have quite a bit. We have quite a tally of weapons in here. I think that would be more than enough, right? Well, I suppose we'll find out later. Let's see. Let's find some more armor. I hope those helms aren't it. Ah, here's a bit more. Good. Okay. And yes, alright, here's the bulk of it. Good to know. I was just hoping that we weren't low on inventory or anything like that, because last thing you want to be low on is armor when someone's about to attack. I wonder if Karazgar could just rust it all. That would be bad, wouldn't it? Well, let's go outside and find out how the siege weapons are going. Though, I was exactly impressed by what was out there, but perhaps another look will change my mind. I mean, what exactly is this ballista supposed to achieve? Now, maybe it's just stored there and that it is supposed to be moved. But, I don't know, it just has this look of something that is grounded a bit. First off, they're so high up, I'm just wondering how on earth can they fire down to where you want, and the ones pointing right straight at the keep, well, that's even stranger to me. But then, I'm not a siege engineer, so who am I? I'm just a simple little hobbit from the Shire who gets mixed up in all sorts of crazy adventures without knowing how that came about. Well then, let's go back to Buren. Here's my final tally.
The siege defenses seemed in a poor state, even to my casual eye.
Yeah, you noticed that too. Yes, I feared that was so. Speak to some of the craftsmen here in the keep and see if they can repair the ballistae or produce a greater supply of heavy arrows to be set with them. I hold no authority over these dwarves, but I hope they would understand the importance of these suggestions. My teachers impressed upon me the need for suitable preparations. It is much better to mourn the lost time after victory than to mourn it lost in the battle. Yeah, okay, yeah, mourning a lost battle would be worst. Yep, I'll agree with that. So, let's see if anyone will help in this matter. Hello there. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this. What was that rumbling?
Did you feel that? What is happening?
I don't know, but I suspect Karasgar has something to do with it. Yeah, this is not good. I wonder what could be happening here. Botos, I suppose you know what's going on?
Has the Weeping Warrior worked some sorcery upon us?
I will say that is the most likely thing, yes.
Tell Durin that even he must fight.
Are you ready, Pineleaf? Tell Durin that he must fight. If Karasgar is behind this, we will make him regret it. Very well. Let us go, because we are about to face the first promise. Let's hope it's the last one he has a chance to keep. It appears that it's time for battle.
To battle! We will find Karasgar's weaknesses and exploit them!
Then let's go.
Skarhold is under attack! Karasgar seeks the fulfillment of his promise!
Oh, worms! Yes, that is what I would expect from Karasgar. Of course, worms! Don't! Why didn't I think of worms as the most obvious thing he could do is to send them? Of course. Karasgar left no time for us to prepare. But how has he brought these drakes and dragons to bear against us? Let us drive off these winged beasts and prove that the Weeping Warrior that dwarves cannot be intimidated so entirely. Neither Longbeard nor Zelruka. Dragons, of course. How did I forget about dragons? It's the obvious weapon in this place. At least for Karasgar, who seeks to enslave dragons. He's not going to make this easy, that's for sure. Whew. Let's get these down. There's so many of them. So many of them. Too many of them. Whew. Oh, boy, I think I need a snack. And I could help Durin with his battle as soon as this is done. Alright, let's go! Where is Durin? Oh, there you are. Oh, client central plat. Yes. Let's go to the siege equipment. Actually, the siege equipment could come in handy now, I guess. I was thinking, why would we ever... Of course! They were designed to fight dragons! That's why you needed them here. Oh, yeah, okay. Ah, well, that wasn't very useful of me, was it? What do we do? I know what we must not do. We must not give in to despair. But everyone can see that there are too many drakes and not enough dwarves to repel them. Think. We must think. How can we drive them away from the fortress? What would Uncle Nine do? Bah! I cannot think of anything. Come with me, Pineleaf. I saw Botu's Frostblood fighting down below. Let us go to him and see if he has any plan. Right. Let's go. There have always been dragons in the Grey Mountains. Dwarves have warred with dragons for centuries. Yeah, so I've heard. For centuries. Probably millennia, actually. As far as I could tell. A long time, that's what I mean. A long time. More than an age, probably. Whew. Ow. Ouch, 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 ouch. But never before has dragonkind come to us such. Worms crawl upon the stairs. Okay. Served. Oh, one such as Karasgar. Yeah, I guess it is. So, this first time they served some. I didn't think he had conquered them so thoroughly, I must admit. He's convinced. Aha, that's right. He's convinced the dragons that they're Bane, yeah. I do not understand Karasgar could command. He doesn't. He tells them that you did something to them. He does things to the dragons and blames the dwarves. Then the dragons do what he wants to get revenge. At least that's my guess. That seems to be his favorite game. How has he compelled the service of the dragon brood? Yeah. That's it. I think it's more through lies than compelling, but alright. That's just a guess. We have dealt with many of these. That's it. Let's get out of this place. This is cold. This way! Betos fights the mighty Drake ahead of us. Oh, fun. Oh, my goodness gracious. A single worm lies in our way, Pineleaf. You mean this thing? This vicious cold worm? There you go. One vicious worm down. We have victory! And look, Botu's triumphs as well. Good. Oh, watch out!
Behold the wrath of Karasgar! Not even dragonkind can withstand my might. I will return as promised.
Alright. That wasn't good. It is done, Pineleaf. Karasgar could have slain us all, killed to the very last dwarf. But he chose to spare us instead. Ha! It is no mercy. He seeks to use fear as a weapon against us. Alas for Botu's Frostblood! We must not let the Zaruka despair at his loss, or the fortress would be as good as fallen. I tell you, dwarves are resilient. May we prove it. That went worse than we hoped.
Karasgar toys with us. He had the advantage, but he did not press it.
He toys with us like a cat does with a mouse. The first of his promises has been fulfilled, and claimed the life of Botu's Frostblood. I have to admit, I thought he was saving him for third. Well, with one deadly strike, Karasgar has left the Zaruka here without their leader. Who now will lead them? Who now will organize the defenses? Who will lead the Zaruka? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of Pineleaf in the North Kingdoms.